Welcome to Think IP, the podcast where we unpack how at least 85% of your business value lies in its intellectual property assets. If you're not leveraging them, you're leaving big money and opportunity on the table. I'm Dr. M, and today I'll be talking about how to turn your intellectual property into a money-making machine through smart commercialization models. So if you're an entrepreneur, startup founder, or business leader looking to play smart, ready to elevate from a minimum viable product to a market-dominating force, then stick around till the end, because this could be the game changer you've been waiting for. You won't regret it. Let's dive in. Choosing the right commercialization model for your intellectual property isn't a one-size-fits-all deal. The transition from a bright idea to a market success requires strategy, execution, and the right business model. First things first, what kind of IP do you own? Is it a patent, a trademark, copyrighted creative work? Maybe it's a trade secret or proprietary process. Understanding your IP is step one. Once you've got that locked down and protected, the real fun begins, figuring out how to monetize it. So how do you commercialize your IP? Here's the breakdown. 1. Licensing. One of the fastest ways to scale. You let other businesses use your IP for a fee, meaning recurring revenue with minimal risk. Think software companies licensing their tech or fashion brands, licensing their logos. 2. Franchising. If you've got a proven business model, why not let others replicate it under your brand? This is a powerful way to expand without the headache of owning and managing multiple locations. Fast food chains have mastered this strategy. 3. Direct sales, selling products or services straight to consumers. This gives you full control, but it also means you bear all the costs and risks of production, marketing, and distribution. 4. Partnerships and joint ventures, teaming up with other businesses to co-develop or distribute your IP. This can reduce risk, leverage expertise, and open up new markets. 5. Spin-offs and subsidiaries. Sometimes an IP asset is so valuable that it deserves its own business. Spin-offs allow you to create an entirely new revenue stream without disrupting your core business. But wait, before you jump into any of these models, here are some key questions you must ask. What's the function and purpose of your business in relation to this IP? How strategically important is the IP to your overall growth? Do you have the resources to pursue commercialization aggressively? What are the risks of not commercializing this IP? Do you need legal protections to avoid infringement and disputes? And here's something critical. Just because you invest time, money, and effort into commercialization doesn't guarantee success. It's a high-reward, high-risk game. That's why businesses often set strict investment limits and go, no-go checkpoints to prevent excessive losses. Now let's talk efficiency. Some models are just better at turning IP into cash. Licensing and franchising, super efficient. They bring in capital, mitigate risk, and generate steady cash flows. On the flip side, models like spin-offs, joint ventures, and cooperatives can work, but they require more oversight and careful execution. Here's the takeaway. The right commercialization model depends on the complexity of your IP, your market, and how much control you want to retain. Get this right, and your IP becomes more than just an asset. It becomes a powerful revenue engine. If you want to dive deeper into today's topic, hit the subscribe button and leave your email address in the comments section, or go to thinkip.au to get a free copy of the Think IP book. Over 300 pages of practical, high-value insights. And if you found today's discussion valuable, share this episode with fellow entrepreneurs and business leaders. Until next time, think IP because it pays.